All right, it looks like we are live and ready to go. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the morning or the live stream where we first review the watch list and we trade the market open every day. Hope everyone had a profitable Monday. You guys probably remember I didn't do any trades Monday during this stream. I was a little bit too conservative, which paid off at first, but then definitely missed some moves around 9:55 when it started turning around. So let's see if we can get a little bit more aggressive today if the opportunities present themselves. There's no point in being aggressive for no reason. So let's see what presents itself. Today is Tuesday. It's the 14th of April. I got the date right here at the top. And it is 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We got another 15 minutes before the market opens at 9:30. We wrap up the stream typically between 10:30 and 11. Check out the video description below for some FAQs and let's dive into it. Good morning, Paul and Peter. Just gonna let everyone kind of stream in here a little bit, but overall, I think SONN is really the lead gapper on the day. If I'm talking a little bit weird today, it's because I got a bit of a cold throat. So I apologize if I muffle a little bit today. Good morning, Keith. Okay, so let's dive into this. So I was looking at the SPY. The markets are looking pretty green, up about 2%. The SPX futures. So we should have a pretty decent little start to the day here. Nice little pop to the upside and maybe a little bit of a rally. You can kind of see here the SPY, the daily chart. This has been a really nice bounce. This is about a 30% bounce right here. Again, we're on the bottom right of the screen right now. And you can see this is the close. This is the 5-minute chart. And we closed around 275.66. And now we're at 281. So pretty good little rally here, around 2%. So yeah, just yeah, good thing to notice. Keep in mind that the markets are going to be green. Sometimes that does help a little bit some of these stocks to break out higher or a little bit stronger. But oftentimes there is a big I don't know, they don't always move according to the market. So it's not super important, but sometimes nice to kind of keep track of that. Plus large caps are going to be up a little bit, so that could affect our trading a little bit as well. Woo! Did my chat just update? Because I just saw a bunch of you guys streaming here. Shane, good morning as well. Satoshi, Omax, Nestus, Taranjod. I hope I'm saying that right. Taranjod. That's a new one for me. Good to have you guys though. Wow, Satoshi, 3,480 on WORX yesterday. That is really, really nice. Oh yeah, I did actually have, before I talk about the watch list, I did have 2 stocks that I traded. My God, what was the tickers on those actually? I just kind of want to throw them here. It's not super important, but why not just kind of throw them up on here? Let me quickly pull up the old watch list. Here, 413, there we go. One was ICD. So I'm going to show you guys this one. This was a really, really quick trade. And, I was a little bit too focused on this trade. I was looking for a quick little breakout. And then I kind of missed the big actual move to the upside. So this trade was right here. I'm not sure why it's, okay, there it is. Now it's popping up. This was only about like a 2% trade. Very, very quick little pullback here. I should have looked at the bigger picture, kind of noticed we had a nice little bit of trend reversal and kind of, looked for a bigger break past 11.73. Although it's kind of a different trade, but I got a nice little pullback here to the former breakout zone and then kind of sold as soon as we turned around. Not really the craziest trade, but still kind of, happy that I was able to walk away with some green. And then I had BIOC, another little sub-dollar trade. So you guys know I typically don't trade sub-dollar, but this one was kind of looking all right. We had a quick little pullback here when we had a double top and we had a breakout, and I was looking for a breakout pullback, got an entry here, and then sold this position right away. This is kind of similar to the trade before it, but I'm just kind of want to make sure all my trades are documented on this challenge account. So there they are. Nothing really too special. Made about 50 bucks yesterday. So, but still we were using tiny position size because it was after 11 o'clock. So it was actually not that bad. I made 5% based on our position sizes. So it was actually a pretty good little evening session. Wow, look at this sell-off that's happening. And look at that, direct offering, common stock offering at 46 cents a share. This is why I typically never hold overnight. Just wham kablang. And if you're trying to trade this pre-market, you had a little limit order here at 0.5, well, see ya, because this thing shot right through. And that happened to us once before, and I hope it doesn't happen again with TOPS. Satoshi, I see you, and Shane, I see you guys talking about AIKI as well. So let's go ahead and check that one out, and let me get kind of focused here. And let me remove my limit order. This is actually a little bit of a leftover. Talking about TOPS. Okay, so WORX was the big runner from the day before. We had ICDE, I kind of threw up on as well. WORX, here it is, big runner from the day before, kind of finding some support near $10. This should be an interesting open here. I'm not sure if we're going to be trading this one. Pretty aggressive pullback so far. But you know, if we have a quick dip here, I wouldn't mind buying it near maybe 7 or 720 or something like that. Big support in this zone for sure. So definitely let's keep an eye on this one. See how it plays out. Let me remove some of these alerts. There's a little too much stuff going on over here. CANF as well. Whoop, I definitely typed that in wrong. CANF. This is the one we were watching for quite some time yesterday, trying to get some dip buys in this area. Had a nice little break above VWAP, but wasn't able to hold and just kind of sold off the rest of the day. And then we were looking at CTSO, right? Yesterday, CTSO. All these are stocks that I probably won't be trading today, besides maybe WORX. I just kind of want to throw them on the chart just so you guys can, and myself can remember, you know, what happened yesterday. How did it finish off? Did it just kind of constantly sell off and whatnot? Okay, so enough of this. Let's get to the real watch list today. Sorry guys, I feel like that was a long time of me just talking about other picks. So SONN out of the gates. This thing just absolutely has been ripping pre-market, trading very actively, 122% gapper, so pretty nice there. 9 million float, that's really nice, and basically 9.2 million shares outstanding, so very similar. US biotech, 45 million market cap. Oh man, my throat really hurts. I'll probably stop talking once the market opens, like permanently. Okay, so this is interesting here because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days since the IPO. So this is a relatively new stock. So we don't have a lot of history. We don't know how this thing performs, but it looks like, you know, it's tried to have a few breakouts, breaks higher, and it constantly gets rejected. So this is going to be interesting. Is it going to be able to hold? We had a high of 11.441. So let's think about that for a second. So we have a key, probably a key high here. I would probably go ahead and argue. Definitely some support at 6.3, and let's just go ahead and identify this kind of 11 area as well, because this was a former high. So we got kind of 3 levels in here. You can see this actually level touched perfectly. We had a nice little run up, got rejected, broke higher, even had a little pullback here. And this is the second rejection at 9, and then we ran up to 11.4. So there's definitely a good chance that we're going to see some nice support here at $9. This pullback about 20%, totally fine. This should be interesting. Hold City on open on AIKI. That's funny. So yeah, SONN, and really quickly here, let's quickly check out the news as well. Not seeing any fundamental operation news. Okay, well that's really not good. So this could be a short squeeze or something like that. That's really weird. No news. Big red flag, guys. Really watch out with that. No news. I'm gonna be a lot more careful now with SONN. Maybe there is some news that we're not seeing, so let me know if you guys see any news on that one. We also have MEIP. I really don't know if I'm going to be trading MEIP, and the reason is because the float is 96 million. That's way more of a float than we typically look for. If you guys are new here, we're looking for floats on this gap and go strategy of around south of 10 million. So yeah, 100% move here to the upside. Nice gapper, but just it's a big float. These typically are a bit slower of movers. Pre-market it was able to rally quite hard, so maybe we'll continue, but again, that's just a very big float. Nice, bro. It's good to hear that the stream's working good. Morning, TI and Max. I'm using TD Ameritrade ThinkorSwim platform. MEIP. I'm just kind of slowing down my talking a little bit because it kind of irritates my throat a little bit. MEI farmer partner. Let's check this. Treatment B cell. Valid tendencies. Okay, so MEIP has good funding news. Where does he get this cash from? That's the real question. Partner development. So partnership plus funding. Funding for drug development. Nessa says, I'm a nurse. Warm salt water gargle, man. If you guys see me gurgling warm salt water during the live stream, it's because Anestis made me do it. But yeah, I'll definitely, I'll probably do that. Thanks for the feedback. I've actually heard about that before, so it's good to have some positive reinforcement. Out of the gates, I don't know, guys. It's, you know, I would have said SONN, very obvious, clear lead gapper. Nice float, 9 million float, but the fact that it doesn't have news, I gotta say, man, that's really, really sketchy. Clayton, SONN was mentioned in an article last night, some deal with Altru Institute. All right, sounds like a decent start. We're getting somewhere. Doing a little bit of Googling right now. I mean, it's got to be up for a reason. The team at Sonnet has developed. Yeah, I see the article. No, never mind. I thought that was a new article that came in. Here we go. To find breakthroughs in treatment of the coronavirus, it is recent technology highly applicable to treatment of viruses. Yeah, and this came out after hours, which makes a lot of sense. Gotta love these low float stocks. I mean, this is what happens. Yeah, this ran up right when that article came out. Shane saying, add some whiskey. I probably will. I probably will. 3 trades a day keeps the job away. That's right, Satoshi. All right, guys. So we're getting up to 50 seconds before the market opens. I'll probably be watching SONN out of the gate. I gotta say, MEIP does look interesting as well. I don't like the flow too much, but what I didn't talk about is kind of the overhead resistance. We definitely have some resistance at 3.5, so just kind of be careful with that. $3, again, some support and resistance, and then obviously clearly in this area at 2.5. So just, you know, keep an eye on these levels. And then, you know, out of the gates, I'm probably going to be watching WORX as well, so I'm going to, you know, throw that on the scanner. All right, guys, another 10 seconds. Good luck, everyone, till the market opens. Here we go. AIKI. I totally forgot about that one. Let me throw that one up too. Good luck, everyone. too much talk about my sickness. Here we go, 2.2, nice little rally here. This is the gap and go play that I totally just snoozed on. Sorry about that, guys. This is the problem with being a little sick. You just really nice energy out of the gates. Yeah, so this one popped up on our at 9 o'clock. That's why it wasn't on my scanner. It looks like it got halted, which will give me just enough time to kind of break it down a little bit here for you guys and myself. 13 million shares outstanding, nice. 30 million market cap, very nice. Everything's looking good about this one. Catalyst as well. Worldwide license technology. Okay, this is good news. Catalyst, coronavirus news as well. Worldwide, nice, good, strong catalyst. Up 200%. Had a nice little pullback to 2.05. If I wanted to trade this one, I'd be using smaller position size, probably just out of the gates. It's a bit annoying that my scanner, well, it's not that my scanner didn't pick it up. It just I already ran the scanner before this. So big support here in the 1.5 areas. Let's see what happens with this one out of the gates. Let's go back to MEIP. MEIP ripped up pretty nicely here too. Had a quick little pullback. %8 move, not the strongest, not the strongest. $1.50 are big on MEIP. I like SONN pulling up. I gotta say, I'm a little bit impressed on this move. I was not expecting this kind of move. So out of the gates, I'm not trading anything. Just gonna kind of wait for a bigger setup here, maybe a 5-minute. So we have SONN that was halted, and we also have, well, I got alerts going off left and right. I also got WORX. Not really doing too much. And then we have AIKI. So much stuff being halted. It's WORX pulling back. This is a pretty early halt for it. So it's going to get unhalted in about 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Keep a close eye on it. Yeah, it looks like AIKI is halted. ICD from yesterday. Third green day. That's actually quite impressive. Decent dollar volume on it as well. So out of the gates, SONN definitely has the most attention. Let's keep it. Let's keep that in mind. AIKI actually makes more sense to trade. So it's going to be unhalted really soon here. MBRX back from the grave. You guys probably remember this one. Nice little gap up here. We were trading this one a few days ago. Kind of a big sell-off though. Just be careful with it. To me, I'd rather wait AIKI for a bigger pullback, a bigger 5-minute setup. I feel like it just kind of ran a lot and it needs to consolidate a little bit more. then again, I could be wrong. This thing's could just absolutely rip. We got another 10 seconds. Yes, shorting stocks counts as a day trade. Any sort of roundhouse trade, any entry and exit. Here we go, guys. Opening up, instantly, quick little selling pressure, but it looks like it held. 235, 2.4, running up. Boom. So on its 8th green 5-minute candle. 2.5s are oftentimes pivot zones, so keep an eye out for that. $2 were the open, so some support in this area as well. AIKI was halted again. Let's go back to SONN, which should be opening up any moment now. Actually, in one more minute. Yeah, WORX really pulling back, huh? So here we have MEIP really try to fail to break higher here, not really pulling back. This one would have been a nice trade out of the gates. I kind of regret that I didn't trade this one out of the gates. I'm not gonna lie. This one could have been quite nice because we were holding above VWAP. We had a quick little pullback to $3 and then just ripped on 18% higher. So that could have been a really good move. But big float, so I wouldn't actually even have expected to move that aggressive out of it. SONN opening up here. Maybe we get a little pullback on this one, small position size if we do. Had a high of 12. Don't really see this thing pulling back much further. Also, you want to watch out for halts a little bit here, but got it on my list now at the top left. Here we go. Bit of a doji candle. Near 940, AIKI is going to open up again. Having a little bit of glitches here. SONN might give us a really good 5-minute setup. I'm waiting for a bit clear of a move here. No need to rush into anything, at least for me right now. WORX overrated. I really want to watch this open on AIKI, but it's not going to open for another minute, so something tells me it's not going to get a lot of play time if it just keeps on getting halted. Charts are loading a little bit slow here. Plugged into my Ethernet cable, everything should be fine, but it's not getting the resolution I'm hoping for. SONN looking like it could pull back any moment here. A little bit more cautious on those potential breakouts. Remember, this thing doesn't actually have any news. So I'm using a very small position size. Maybe we'll get a little pullback to the former breakout zone. If we don't, that's fine as well. Here we go, AIKI opening up. Nice move higher. This thing is just does not pull back, huh? Just absolutely insane. 2.7. Nine 5-minute candles already. Selling pressure finally coming in. Looks like it was just halted on that pullback. Yep, halted on the pullback. Should be an interesting open. I'd be a little cautious. I do have a limit order on this one. Might go ahead and remove it, but I do think there's some really nice support here. SONN, guys, just again, big move here. It is coronavirus news, so you can't really underestimate that. I do like what I'm seeing here. And remember, near all-time highs as well, or making all-time highs, so there's no specific resistance at any one point. Looking for a breakout pullback trade. This was just halted. It's hard to trade this when things are getting halted this much. MEIP has still been pulling back. My alert's gonna go off on this one in a moment here. This could be a really good rebound at one point. Some support at 75. I would keep an eye out for 75. Would be nice to watch this one happen. I don't really want to get snuck up on this one. We're definitely getting a lot of halts here. AIKI is going to open up again on the 47. I feel fairly confident with a $2 support zone, but again, I am using smaller position size to kind of hedge against some of my risk a little bit here. This is going to open up fairly soon. And then right afterwards, SONN is going to open up. It's going to be quite a hectic little little session here in basically a minute. It's going to get crazy. So I'm using smaller position size today just to hedge against potential downside. Yep, markets are all green. Gotta also keep in mind the biggest volume we've actually had was on a red candle. So really something to keep in mind there. What I don't like about this one is the decimal places. Sometimes really, really hard to get proper entries and exits. Here we go. It's going to open up here now. I think it just got halted again. Okay, AIKI is really tough to trade. TSLA ripping. Woo, 111 concurrent viewers, guys. I think that's the first time. Appreciate it. Good to have so many people here. We're going to be coming out with a recap video in a little bit, so definitely consider subscribing if you want to learn more about trading, and don't forget to hit that like button, guys. Oh, I can't keep talking. All right, guys. SONN is about to open up here. Looking for a quick little pullback. Not sure if we're going to get it. I like the 5-minute breakout. I was looking for a quicker pullback. My God, was that just a very close entry. I don't know if you guys saw that, but that buy was, I think it was a cent off. That was so ridiculous. Would have been up about 5%. Looking for maybe another tap in this area. Don't think we're going to get it. MEIP still pulling back. All right, we just got an entry here. On SONN. We got the breakout pullback. Took my first profit on this trade. It was about a 9% trade, not too bad at all. $90 profit on this really, really quick move here. So not too shabby. And I see the likes, guys. I really, really appreciate that. So boom, just broke out higher. Didn't know if it was going to happen. I did like the setup, but I like to take profits when I'm up 10%. It's usually not a bad idea. So sweet move. Hopefully some of you guys got that breakout. That was quite the breakout. I missed this one. I sold at 12.6. Looks like I left about 7% on the table right now. Woo! 13.85, guys. Absolutely wild. This might get halted right here. SONN got halted. I was able to walk away with a little bit of profit on this one. Small position size, but I'm still happy to be able to take some profits on this one. I was thinking about holding it, so a little bit unfortunate that I didn't, but I want to watch that one open up. It's going to be good fun to watch. MEIP really pulled back here. No, where was I? So I kind of missed the entry I wanted on MEIP. I was talking about the 75 zone. I was not focused, and I definitely missed this potential entry here. It might pull back one more time. I'm not sure what's going to happen here. There's no specific news to where I wouldn't want to trade it. Selling off very aggressively here. Potential entry at 69. I was a little bit slow on that. Kind of was watching the reversal. Just gonna go ahead and actually cancel this order. It doesn't look like I can. Okay, I just did. I'm gonna wait for one more pullback if we do get it. I'm not sure if we will. That was a really aggressive sell-off just now. A lot of dip buyers on this one, but they might be too soon actually. $68 getting chopped away like nothing. You would think there's offering news out about it or something like that. The sell-off is just insane. Again, missed the pullback. Looks like 74 is the... Let me go ahead and cancel my order. This is a crazy dip here. I hope some of you guys got this one. I don't think I got it. I think I missed this bounce. That could have been a nice 5% bounce. I don't think I would hold it much longer than that. I'm actually going to put a limit order here, see if we pull back one more time, have it be ready to go. Otherwise, I don't think I'm going to trade this bounce. This is why I used smaller position size today, because it felt like a day where there might be more than, you know, one or two clean trades I wanted to do this morning. So, and there's a lot of sketchy stuff going on. So why not spread the risk out with more trades? That's kind of my rationale behind today. Yeah, 2.76. That bounce looks like it's well underway. So congrats to anyone that scored it. Still got another 56, about a minute on AIKI. Yeah, 65 would have been the ticket, huh? maybe see this thing pulling back one more time because that bounce was not that strong yet. 4%. Just going to put a limit order here. I don't think I'm going to get an entry. I just kind of want to watch this one. I like to have these stocks here on the top left corner. Just like now I have MEIP, and then I want to kind of watch MIKI as well. This one should be opening. Here we go, opening right now. It's not open. Oh, you know what it is? Maybe it's because this news article came out as well. Sometimes when there's a news article that comes out as well, there's a 10-minute halt. So let's keep watching this one. I gotta say, I'm extremely impressed with SONN. I was not expecting these kind of moves from it. We're up 200%. It's been a hot market though, so. Just seeing the chat room now, guys. Thanks, Letterman and Lead Right. Appreciate that. And Peter, thanks, guys. SONN is just absolutely wicked. I don't know if AIKI is a buy. Look at it pulling back right now. Same with AI. Oh man, I don't even know what to watch, guys. We're all over the place right now. We got a potential big bounce though on AIKI right here at 203. This is where I wanted that entry. So I'm kind of upset I didn't get this one. Really, really nice bounce. Phenomenal bounce. This is so obvious. We even had a limit order here. I wanted to move my limit order lower. I probably would have missed it if I moved it lower, so whatever. Bad trading on my end. Let's just kind of watch this a little bit. This bounce does not look to be over. MEIP had a pretty weak bounce. This bounce could be over. Yeah, bros, you don't go broke taking profits, so nice work, man. EMB saying HAPP is popping. Put it on the list. $25 million shares, 83 million market cap. Quite a strong little pullback here with SONN. I think it's about to get halted on a pullback like that. Yep. That was a clean. No? Yes. No, it was not halted. I thought it was halted, to be honest. 10 o'clock, guys, 10 o'clock. See what we get here. Very aggressive sell-off on MEIP. I'd rather miss this bounce than buy in early. AIKI, see you guys calling it out. DIS to the moon, Johnny Save. I'm a little disappointed in myself. I didn't get this bounce straight. This was kind of picture perfect, and I kind of fumbled here a little bit, so shame on me. 14%. Ay, that could have been nice. MEIP, guys, we might get an entry right here at 53. Really help to have faster charts right now. Had to pull back to 56. Some buyers coming in here. AIKI is looking good. It got halted on the way up. I'm not too worried about AIKI. I would like to do an entry on it though. I think I missed this entry on MEIP. It's a bit unfortunate. Yeah, we've had some nice volume coming in for the first time. It's so hard to say. This one's been really choppy. I'm not gonna chase it though. OPK popping. Too many stocks today for me to follow. Sorry guys if I'm not watching all of them. I'll type in DIS quickly. This is one we've looked at in the past. Nice move higher here, red to green. Out of our price range though. Not something I'm trading. OPK. Yeah, OPK is exploding. Big resistance at 175, guys. Watch out on this one. Really nice breakout here. Just check out that pull. Really good. Not the biggest volume. Not the smallest either. It could be good. This could be good. I just don't like the percentages on it. They're not the biggest. I think SONN and AIKI are much more attractive. I mean, that's where the dollar volume is. That's what people are trading. So I would really stick to, I mean, everyone's strategy is going to be different, right? But for me personally, for my strategy, I'd rather stick to something where the big volume is. So as our account, as we start doing the $10,000 position sizes, you know, trading something like OPK is going to be much tougher to do. 13. SONN looks like it's trying to break to a new high right now. Watch out with buying secondary support line bounces. Oftentimes the second bounce is never as good. Man, I wish they fixed up this decimal placing a little bit earlier. That was a big reason I didn't get onto this first trade. Oh yeah, I see MEIP. Yeah. It's unfortunate I didn't get that entry. Ooh, look at them sellers on AIKI. Just look at that. It might be a halt. Oh, yep. It's going to open up at 13. Wow, what a day, guys. This has been such a fun day. SONN's got a bit of selling pressure. Turanjad, halts are typically almost always 5 minutes. If they're not 5 minutes, they're 10 minutes. Unless they're market-wide halts, those are 15. So you could basically just assume they're 5 minutes. And you'll be right like 90% of the time. Nice, Satoshi. That's got to be quite the roller coaster you're on. Right now, we're still in full upward momentum on SONN. I'm only seeing bullish signs, really. We had a little crack here on the 15-minute EMA, but I like the big volume candle here. It's really nice. This one's going to open up on the 1332. So let's keep a close eye on that one. I'm going to take this moment to take a quick little tea break. I'll be right back. Satoshi, yeah, that sounds like a pretty good move. Official MK Manas. Yeah, I don't trade Forex. I already got enough to focus on at the opening bell. Right as I set an alert. Have a position if we have a pullback back to a 5-minute breakout area. So not sure if we're going to get it, but this could be a good little reversal point. MEIP is still looking quite interesting. We got that bounce on it. Oh, I was thinking about we can get an entry on this one, and it just got halted. It doesn't get halted on any bad news, so that's good. It's gonna get unhalted on the 2056. Peter, NK coming off its lows. Yeah, that's been a hot one to trade. $10.16 right now. Looks like SONN is getting kind of on the backside of its move. MEIP could be changing, doing a bit of a trend reversal now, guys. Got its first higher low in there. $170 getting chipped away. About a 12% pullback that we had the first time. Could easily see something like that again. Yeah, Satoshi, I feel the same way. And Shafi, I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. It's just how the markets limit some of the downside momentum, so, and technically upside as well. A lot of dip buyers on SONN. Keeps trying to pull back, but it doesn't really happen. MEIP, this is what we were talking about. The reversal is definitely hot in action. This is looking pretty good. We got a 5-minute breakout here. Really, really nice. Support coming in now. Yeah, we were so close to this entry. I was 3 cents away from that one. AIKI opening up here. Pulls back to 1.9. 23% move. Could get one more pullback here. Doesn't try to get that slammer of a pullback, but I was just a little bit too late. Kind of chasing around here a little bit. You won't believe that. Look at that miss on this entry. That's just insane. This has been such a wild day, huh? Got a bit of an entry on the 83 here. Big buyers coming in. Pullback was a little bit too soon. For sure, 180. This is going to get halted again right here. So we're in a bit of a halt on AIKI. Let's go back to SONN. Barry, please say my entries out loud. Yeah, I'll work on that. Shane, I love days like this too. So SONN, it keeps looking like I keep missing the entries on this one. This is a tough one to kind of buy these pullbacks. That was a really nice bounce that we just saw. Some good volume on it. almost a picture perfect VWAP bounce. You don't get them that clean all the time. Yes, Shafi, I did. I got in on the hold, 550 shares outstanding. I got in at 184. 90 shares, so, oh wait, 150 shares. 550 shares, sorry about that. Whew, been looking at too many stocks today. So, let's think about this for a second. 16:30, market's gonna open up here. I mean, at 10:30. I was looking at the time in sales, which is my local time. Shark, I'm so happy you added the just kidding on this message and not like 2 minutes later. I would have freaking got a heart attack. Either way, I am trading it with a smaller position size though. Nice. I'm happy some of you guys got in on the MEP action. GHSI from Keith. Yeah, nice 5-minute breakout for sure. Really nice on this one. No catalyst. Look at those pullbacks. Just buying pullbacks on this one would be so nice. Not the biggest percentage mover, but still. Wow, what a reversal on SONN. Yeah, the MEIP reversal is really, really nice. That one we kind of called out. I kind of totally fumbled that one, that entry. Here we go, guys. This is opening up. Small bounce on this one. I could have held longer, and I honestly wanted to. I don't like halts. I don't like trading halts. I don't like anything about them. And AIKI is a good example of something that I would rather just get out of than blindly hold and hope. So yeah, okay. I only made 44% on this one, but hey, it wasn't a loss, and I'll take my quick $38. I definitely sold too soon, but again. These are stocks that I just don't like halts. This looks like it could be a really, really good bounce. Big resistance though at $2. Massive resistance. Thanks, guys. Appreciate the comments. So what I'm looking for with SONN is I'm looking for a retest of this former breakout area. I'm not sure if we're going to get it, and I think I might need to be a bit more aggressive on SONN. This one might run away from us, just like MEIP ran away from me. I missed a lot of entries today. But market's super volatile, so sometimes it doesn't hurt missing some entries. $10.32, guys, watch out. We're entering the danger zone. Yeah, Satoshi, you're 100% right on that. You're definitely right. I'll get better at it, I swear. GHSI going. I hope so, Keith. This might be all the pullback we're going to get on SONN. Yeah. Ugh, talking about selling too soon, guys. Easily leaving some good money on the table here on this one. So if you guys want to learn when not to take profits, just watch how I trade and then do the opposite. Left some big money on the table. Down now again. MEIP. I don't know. With MEIP, I would have took my profits at probably 20 cents a share. I'm such a little scaredy cat when it comes to holding. Yeah, I would have been way out of MEIP. I would have sold before VWAP near this breakdown right here. That would have been a nice trade, actually. I think it's going to retest VWAP and then probably keep selling off for a while. I don't know what's going to happen after 11 o'clock, but I could see a quick little spike to the upside here. I don't know. Like, don't base your trades off of anything I say, but if I didn't get out here, I would be looking to get out on a quick pull to the upside. That's what I would be doing. It could also just keep falling down. I don't know. It's so tough to say. Looks like SONN is running away from me a little bit. AIKI is at 212. If we held that, that would have been a fat daddy winner. Yeah, Satoshi had that big old overnight trade. That was a freaking beast and a half. Nice, Barry. 203 on AIKI. Barry reminds me of Archer. Have you guys ever watched Archer? It's like an adult cartoon. It's so savage. We might get a little entry here on SONN. Not sure. That's good fun. It's like James Bond, but like more wasted. So I'm looking for an entry on SONN. I got a limit order here at 1328. Fairly conservative, I would say. I'm not sure if we're going to get an entry on this one. Now I just feel like you guys are front running me or something. This has happened to me like, I think I counted 3 times today. This has happened to me where I had an almost perfect entry. Remove my limit order for now. $10.40. I'm looking for SONN to make another move higher here, and I think there is a good chance that we're going to get it. I'm having some issues getting the entry that I want. I got to admit. Such a nice bounce here on this one. Totally closed my position too early. Yeah, I left like 13% on the table. Nice moves that we're getting, guys. Looks like we're getting some nice reversals. SONN is definitely losing a bit of volume. Wow, so MEIP definitely didn't even have a really a pullback. I wasn't expecting that. So we had a little attempt here to break higher, got rejected, big selling volume came in, and then just whack kablang. This thing got pulled back. So this is why I take profits typically too soon, because I just don't trust any of these stocks. And here you see it. AIKI looking like a gravy train. This is looking pretty nice. So I guess it was a good thing I didn't enter any of these trades. I would have already had to close out my SONN trade for a loss if I did enter it, which I didn't. So I guess it was a good thing. Rockets coming, headed to the bunker. Jesus, Shane. I hope everything's good over there. Yeah. See you tomorrow, man. Danger zone. That's right. That's the one. Crazy contracting job over there. NVIV worth a look. Yeah, solid run up. Looks like it might be a little bit on that backside move. Doesn't mean it's over, but would be surprised if this pulled back a little bit further. 28%, not too shabby. Volume, okay. Divestments. Does have a catalyst, that's good. Potential gap down area here as well, 4.5. Definitely has some room to run. More volume on the red days. That's not very nice. $10.46, guys. This is when the volume starts fading. We get some more sketchy moves. So it would have been nice to have been able to wrap up trading today, but I spread out my trades a little bit more. This time, I don't know, it's probably still a good idea to spread my trades out a little bit more. It was nice to be able to have 3 trades today. Space up 19%. Woo! That is a cool company. A little careful here with SONN. Looks like the VWAP might break here. Big support around 12. Under 12 in the 80s. I would not be jumping on this too soon. This looks like some London Bridge is falling kind of stuff. Wow, did not break. All right, who here is dip buying right now? Because this is really impressive. Just kidding. I honestly don't think all of our trades combined, if we wanted to turn it to stock round, we could do it. MEIP finally broke 2.58. I don't want to trade it anymore. It's not the trade I wanted. This might get halted here on that rate. Woo! Quick 4% bounce, just like that. Could be a bit of a bear flag forming. I don't know if I'm going to trade SONN, but if I do, it won't be probably above $12 for now. I would be commentating a bit more, and usually I do, but my throat, if you guys are new here, just is a little tight, so it hurts a lot to talk, so I'm not talking too much today. Maybe you guys will prefer it when I don't talk. Wow, quick pull to 27. Looks like it might bounce here, but I don't know, not for me. MEIP, man, what a cracker today. I would have loved this entry here. I should have just left a more aggressive limit order at 57, but this thing was really selling off, and I'm kind of surprised that it didn't at least hit the lower 50s. I'd be very cautious with this one. I could see this being at $2 today. What's up, Amit? Carlos, do I think AIKI will bounce back? I don't know. It's holding the area pretty well. I wouldn't be surprised if it did bounce back. You got to think here. We got SONN as a lead gapper. We got MEIP and we got AIKI as a lead gapper. So these are the stocks that most of the small cap traders are looking at and trading, which means they're waiting for these things to hold their highs and start breaking out higher. I actually like the directional change on AIKI. It does look like we're forming a bit of a higher high sequence here. Definitely a higher low so far. SONN still pulling back. I gotta say AIKI does look pretty tempting. I'm just gonna watch SONN a little bit longer here, and then I'm probably gonna wrap up the stream. If SONN breaks higher, then I'll definitely be wrapping up the stream, I think. AIKI is really losing a lot of the steam behind it. A lot of the volume's kind of falling off a cliff here. Jad Master, should I hold SONN? I don't know. That is totally up to you. You see the way I trade. I typically get out in and out of trades within a few minutes. You know, if you hold overnight or till the end of the day, that's a whole different trading strategy that I typically don't trade. I'm about to actually wrap up trading. So by 11 o'clock, I'm usually totally done trading. Right now, it looks like we might see a hot opportunity maybe on SONN. So I'm kind of sticking around a little bit longer, but it just pulled up a little bit. So I don't know. This could be a bit of a reversal here, guys, on SONN. GHSI official product launch PR. Yeah, held the 0.54 area pretty nice. Clear breakout from that area and rocketed on higher. Pretty cool. Good move for sure. Sub dollar, I typically don't trade these. A lot of these quick spikes back to the downside. Interesting time to come out with a news PR. So yeah, I was hoping for a bit more of a pullback with SONN. MEIP, I probably won't be trading anymore. And then AIKI, I might trade at one point. I'm a little nervous that AIKI might just flatline and not move for a while. So I probably won't be trading it just yet unless we see a bigger move taking place and some volume really coming back in on it. Otherwise, I will most likely not be trading it either. All right, guys. So in the recap video, you're going to see tonight, this evening, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll have one more trade in. Most likely, if I do, it'll probably be with SONN. I kind of feel like. I don't know. I'm looking for either a reversal and then buying into the reversal, or a bigger pullback below 12, maybe into the 1170s or something like that. That's kind of the two things. So either we break it to the upside, make a nice 5-minute pattern, look for an entry, maybe look for a double top to take profits or something like that. Or we have it pull back to bigger support. So that's what I'm looking for. All right, guys, that's everything for this one. It was really good trading with everyone again, like always. You guys always call out really good stocks. AIKI was such a fun one you guys called out. My ear is about to fall off, so I'm going to wrap up the stream with that. Thanks again for all the likes, guys. I definitely appreciate all of them. If you're totally new here, consider subscribing. I go live every morning. The market is open to trade the opening bell, and then till about 11 o'clock, like you guys saw today. And then first we review the watch list. So, all right, guys. I'll see you for the recap video. And yeah, till then, stay safe and make some awesome trades. Ciao, ciao, guys.